Hello! Spa day giveaway! Are you excited? I'm sorry we're late. It took some time getting situated. Wait for some people to get on. Lori's still getting stuff set up. Sorry we're a little bit late. Hi! Hi! Lori is absolutely gorgeous. She's getting her stuff set up right now, but we were already so late because we had to get everything situated, and you know, kids and things are crazy, but she's almost ready to start. So thank you so much for your patience, for sure. But you guys know me, I'm always a little bit late. And then, like, you know, we're setting up my studio stuff in her house. It took a minute. Hopefully, we're hoping you can see us well enough. If not, I'll move you closer. We're still trying to figure out exactly where, because she wanted to have her products and stuff in the picture. So maybe I'll do this, because she's going to do my face, and then my feet are going to be having a spa treatment as well. So maybe this will work better. So I want you to see me and her. She'll be here in a minute. So did you guys, sorry. Make sure you put your checks, your 4 checks in, so you're qualified for the giveaway. Check, check, check. Check. 4 checks will qualify you for the giveaway as long as you did everything in the pre-post. Just check out the pre-post on my account. It'll tell you what to do. If you do all 4 things, you're qualified for the giveaway. But you gotta put some checks in here so that we know who to pick. Okay? Hi, Allie. Hi, William. This is Lori.
Hello.
She's getting ready to pamper me.
Now you're going to get spoiled.
She's going to spoil me, which never happens.
Around this way. This is for your feet.
Okay, so she's going to put my feet in this amazing
You're going
stuff.
to want to roll your pants up.
Yeah, probably. I'm trying to find a place where my drink doesn't spill.
You can sit there on that little stand.
Oh, yeah. It's just not pretty enough.
Yeah.
It's not pretty enough to go with all your pretty stuff.
Well.
Okay, so what's in here?
Okay, that is, it's just hot water, and then it has our shea butter body wash in it.
Okay.
And then I'm going to put some of this bath soak.
Okay.
This line's made with essential oils. You smell it? Just your tiny little bit.
You guys see? So this is the
essential oils. This is our Rescue and Renew line.
Rescue and Renew line for your foot.
This
spa.
you can actually put in the bathtub.
Oh, or you can bathe
It's
in it.
amazing.
It feels really good already.
Yes. All right. So what? I don't know what you've shared so far about.
I haven't shared anything. I want you to share it because I don't want to share anything that's not correct. So.
All right. Well, first, did you tell everybody why you decided to do this?
This with you?
Yeah.
I just said that you reached out to me and offered me a spa, and I thought that was so sweet. And then I told her that I didn't have any friends because she wanted to have a spa. Friends, you know, like come over with some friends, have a little spa date. I have no friends, but I have a platform and a ton of followers. So I invited all of you, and then she was kind enough to do a giveaway too. So, and this, you know, I feel like I've told you guys before, you know, will help her out a little bit. So you guys need to head over and send her some love so she can get her business up and running. And she truly, like, you know, the company, I don't know anything about it yet, but she believes in it, so it must be good. So she's going to share more in depth what she does, because I'm still kind of, all I know is she's going to pamper me. So.
Well, my business is actually up and running already.
Okay.
I've been doing this for 6 years.
6 years?
Yes. So October was my 6-year anniversary. So I'm really just...
Tell them the name of the company, because
Yes.
I don't think I told them.
It's Arbonne is our company.
Can you guys hear her okay? I'm going to bring it closer while
Okay.
you talk.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
All right. So I'm Lori Dudiak. I am an independent consultant and executive area manager with Arbonne. We're actually in qualification for regional vice president, which is almost the top level of the company. So
That's exciting.
super exciting. And I contacted April just to see if she would host a little spa day for me, and we ended up here.
Yeah.
So it made me really realize like how important Instagram is for a business.
Right.
And I'm excited to venture out into that.
Right.
And
it was funny because I told them that, like, she true-heartedly came out to me not to take advantage of my platform. She was like,
no idea.
She's like, I looked at your Instagram and, like, freaked out. Like, what? She had no idea. She had no idea that I had a platform. So I just thought that was so sweet. Like, she didn't, reach out to me to use me for my platform. She reached out to me because, sorry, we're friends on Facebook, and she sees my makeup posts. But she had no idea I had a platform. But yeah, when it comes to any kind of business, I mean, for any of you out there, you've got to know that, Instagram. You've got to have an Instagram platform. You've got to build yourself on Instagram. Because once you've built yourself on Instagram, say you have 100,000 followers, 25,000 followers will follow you to YouTube. Or, you know what I mean? Not all of them, but, it's such a big deal because you will find amazing people that will fall in love with you and your products and what you're doing and your purpose, and they will go and do, they'll go wherever you go because they want to support you. But without the platform, it's basically impossible. And it's extremely hard to build a platform on Facebook. It's extremely hard to build a not talking right. A platform on YouTube, because it's really hard to get yourself out there. But Instagram, on the other hand, I got up to 10K in, I think it was 6 months. So
it's crazy.
If I can do it, you can do it. And I was trying to inspire her. She can do it.
Mm-hmm.
She's gorgeous. So, that's always a plus. It is. People like to look at pretty people. That's all there is to it. But, that was something God put in my heart. He was like, well, you're going to have to include beauty because people want to look at pretty people. It's just a fact. But
people want to feel beautiful.
People want to feel beautiful. And that's why I inspire beauty. I want you to feel beautiful. But I truly believe with all my heart, like, before I felt, like, because I didn't always feel beautiful. When I was broken on the inside, I wasn't beautiful on the outside. I'm beautiful on the outside because I'm beautiful on the inside. So it's all about finding true beauty. That's what my platform's about. And her platform probably, she is
similar
Very to that.
Similar.
And about pampering yourself and all that stuff.
I originally connected with you because of your, I forget what your original
name was?
Yeah, which original...
I think it was like April Madden or something.
Well, it was something like...
Growing with April.
Growing with April.
Right, because in the beginning I had no idea what I was doing. So it was it said Growing with April because I was like, I'm going to open this account. I don't know what I'm doing. Right.
And I loved that you were inspiring people to like look beyond their circumstances and to grow into
outside
who God
your box.
intends them to be.
Right, to find your purpose.
Yes.
Because I truly believe like God gave me like a vision, so to speak, that hell is the place that you go once you've passed over and you live in an eternity of shoulda, coulda, woulda, didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I truly believe that because that's what he put in my heart. So I'm going to live my life every day. I don't have to ever worry about having the guilt of shoulda, coulda, woulda, didn't because every day I do. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because we let the stupidest things stop us. And it's just so stupid. It's so stupid. I did it for years. A decade of my life I wasted. So don't waste another minute. And that's what I'm trying to inspire her to do. Just go out there and be fearless and just freaking be a rock star. And if you are strong enough to open your heart to others, then they'll open their heart to you. And it's that simple. That's how I grew my platform.
Mm-hmm. I love that.
It's just how it is. Because people, all the time, all of you, you're like, I love you because you're real. Like you, Jessica, right now. I love you so much because you're so real. Oh my gosh, you inspire me. I can't find anybody more real. Real, 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 real. It's because I'm real. I'm not pretending to be somebody I'm not. I'm not posting fake pictures and pretending I'm perfect. I tell you every day I'm not perfect. I get on every day with no makeup and like with my hair standing straight up to show you what I look like in the mornings. Do you know what I mean? That like it's so important to know that like nobody's perfect, and social media loves to reflect perfection. Everybody does it every day. That's why I hate Facebook. And it's all fake. None of it's real. It's not real life. It's just what they want everybody to think that their life really is. But it's not real. So I got to the point where I couldn't take it anymore, and I was like, that's it. I'm sharing my real life, and everybody's going to probably hate me for it. Not hate me for it, but all my Facebook friends, like, I don't exist on Facebook. But on Instagram, everybody loves me. So, and that's because Facebook friends are people I actually know, and they're like, what's this girl doing? Because they're too afraid to do it themselves, so instead of accepting me and thinking, wow, that's cool, they judge me and try to pretend like it's not cool, even when I know they know it's freaking cool. You know what I mean, though? It's true, though, because I think that they're just...
people succeed.
Yeah, and my own best friends don't want to see me succeed. And that just really... went through a point where I almost quit because it hurt so bad, where my own family and my own friends were seeing that I was succeeding and just kind of cut me out. And that's when you're like, you know what? It's do or die. I'm going to go through with this because obviously that relationship isn't worth like me not pursuing the rest of my life. You know what I mean? But you're going to hit those obstacles once you put yourself out there. You have to be willing to do it. But then you find all the amazing people. Like the really good people.
Yeah, and a lot of the other people come around eventually. They're like, oh, she's
takes time.
Seriously, like she's for real about this.
Right.
And
time.
This is
time.
who she is.
Right.
And yeah.
Right. Time, consistency, patience. But it's really hard. A year later, all of a sudden somebody pops up there and like, oh yeah, now I think it's kind of cool. Now that you have 50,000 followers and you're... Do you know, versus I support you no matter what.
Right.
Which is how it should be.
Right.
I feel, anyway. You know what I mean?
Right.
But anyway, is there anything else you want to share about your...
Well, I know whenever I first started talking to you about this, you said a lot of people are always like, you should join my business, you should do...
Right.
And I hear that a lot. You know, everybody thinks that you need to join a social networking business.
Right. First thing that people... I'm going to tell you, like, just as an influencer, first thing people, like, everybody that's watching hears people... Like gets a message and say, hey, I love your page. You're inspiring and beautiful, and I think you would make a great team member.
Right. Delete.
It's just how it is.
Right.
So it's going to be really hard for you to find a different approach. I would suggest an approach where you're literally on live explaining exactly why you're doing what you're doing versus sending messages that people just think is spam. You know what I mean? Like, because people don't think it's sincere and they think it's just, you know, a joke. Like, all that it works stuff. Lip sense, I love it, but nobody cares.
Right.
You know what I mean, though? Like, they don't want to look at it. And that's why I knew I had to start a profile that was just me, not a brand.
Right.
And that's why my account, I know that's why my account's successful. So I think that maybe you should, like, do... you and then just every so often incorporate what you're doing.
And that's how I do it.
Right.
I don't
because
I mean,
people
yes,
don't want
I
to hear it every day.
I love Arbonne. I love this company. I love the products. Everything is everything is awesome. It really truly is, and I've been with it for 6 years. But what makes us different is not only, you know, our ingredient policy, and I'll get into all of that, but it's not a head connection, it's a heart connection.
Right.
So we're connecting to people's hearts.
Right.
And truly, like, helping people find their purpose. Like, everything you're saying, that's me.
Right.
And that's
what I do too. It's just not with the business.
Right.
Right. Finding
and
purpose.
That's what, and I've found purpose not just in Arbonne, but
Right.
in life in general,
Right.
and helping people find theirs, helping people dream again. Because,
Because
when you're
you lose
little,
hope.
you do. Like, you're little, they tell you to be anything you want,
Right.
whoever you want, be whatever you want. And then it's like, oh, you're 20 now. It's time to get a job. Time to pay the bills. Like,
Right.
forget about that.
Right.
And just put it up on the shelf, and then
Right.
maybe someday. And then
It
someday never
It
comes.
never comes.
And, you know, that's where we were a couple years ago. I started this business 6 years ago, but probably 2 or 3 years ago, we were at a place where we felt like we were just working just to work. And there was,
Right.
like, no purpose in it. And we felt
Right.
called to do something. We just didn't know what. So we
Right.
started dreaming. We're like, what if Arbonne is
Right.
what they say it is?
Right.
And so we really decided to really pursue it and jump in.
Right. To try.
And since then,
Because you
Not
can
just
sit
try.
and think about it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people tend to think and dream and never act.
right.
You have to act.
Exactly.
Or nothing is ever going to
Right.
work out.
Yeah, I always tell my team that in the Book of Kings, they tell the prophet Elisha that rain is coming. Rain is
Right.
coming. Like, and so what do you need to do? You need to dig the ditches.
Right.
God promised the rain, but you have to actually dig the ditches. And you have
Right.
to do the work.
Right. You
Because
gotta
when
do
the rain
work.
comes, you have to be ready for it.
Right. And I found that because every time I do the work, I'm blessed.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I get to the point where I'm so scared sometimes, and then, like, he'll bless me with, like, you know, like, there's these couple people on here that are just, like, amazing. And for my account to grow so fast. And
Right.
he just keeps, like, every time I get insecure about what I'm doing, you know, like, the whole worldly thoughts versus reality.
Right.
You know, because society
Mhm.
is just not right.
Right.
Society versus what really matters. And you just have to separate yourself from society and not care about what anybody
You
thinks.
gotta put the
And once
blinders
you get
on.
right, and once you get past the not caring, it is like it took me a while. Like I just recently got there, like
Right.
over the last month.
Right.
But that was it's really hard to do.
Oh yeah.
It's really hard
And
to
it's
do.
easy to fall back, and then you know you
Right.
have to keep getting back up. And,
Right. Force yourself every day.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, awesome. I'm excited that I met you and that we're doing this.
Yeah.
So, well, do you want to go ahead and do your face?
Sure.
What we
So I
need to
put
do?
a Anastasia face on, and now she's gonna take it off.
Wipe it off. Get rid of that. All right. So what makes us different? Because there's 8,000 skincare companies. There's a million skincare companies. There's a million. We have nutrition. You know,
Right.
there's all kinds of spa lines out there. Like, what makes Arbonne different is our ingredient policy. So we follow European standards, and as you probably know, Europe bans over 1,400 chemicals in their personal care products,
Right.
and the U.S. only bans 11.
Right.
So that was a really big deal to me whenever Josiah was a baby. He was 6 months old when I started. He had eczema.
Right.
And
Just like
you know,
how
his cheeks, his arms,
Right.
and they told me there's nothing you can do really.
Right.
You know, you don't give him a bath as often. You know, there's a
Right.
million things, and then here's a steroid cream.
Right.
And I didn't want to do that to my little baby.
Right.
And so I was introduced to this company, and the first thing I looked up online, you know, you got to do your research. And the
Right.
first thing I saw was the pure, safe, and beneficial. So if it's not safe for you or the environment, it's not in our products.
Right.
And so I really went to that party to check out the business. I went
Right.
and I saw the line. I didn't get to use it that night. I got to touch the makeup.
Right.
And I didn't get to try it like you're getting to do. And most
Right.
of my parties, like, it's touch and feel and get it on your skin.
Right.
And but I was given the sample to take home.
Right.
And I saw we have a baby line. And so I was like, okay, like maybe this is something I could do. I tried the skincare, which you're going to try in a second.
Right.
It was instant, like, changed my skin instantly. I look
Right.
younger now than I did 10 years ago.
Right. And
Right.
I definitely need something like that.
Right. And it's incredible. I mean, I'll be 37 in February,
Right.
and I do not feel 37 at all.
You look younger than me, and
Thank you.
you're older than me.
Yeah.
And Harley told me you were younger than me.
Nope. I'll be
I
37.
have to grab a tissue.
Uh-oh.
Well, she
I'm
looks
I'm an old
younger.
lady.
She looks younger than me, and she's older than me. So I guess I got to start using her freaking products.
All right.
I don't. I have still not told them how old I am, and I don't think I'm ever going to. Maybe one day.
Speaking.
I
of
have a
being
really
real.
bad habit at forgetting because once I turned 28, I was like,
never, no more birthdays.
Right, and then somebody asked me at some point, and I answered, and I told him I was 2 years older than I was, and Harley was like, what? No, you're not. And I was like, well, that just defeats that whole purpose, because now I'm telling people because I forget.
Right.
It's like, I literally put it out of my head. I was like, I'm not getting older than 28. I stop here.
I own it now, because it helps when I'm selling
It's
anti-aging skincare.
Right, well, yeah, yes. I still don't feel that I look my age, but I am noticing, and I talk to you guys all the time about the wrinkles on my forehead and how I'm trying to always promote true beauty, and I thought about doing Botox, but because I'm promoting true beauty, that would defeat the purpose, so I'm not going to do that, so hopefully this will help with this. Let's see.
So, alright, so we're going to wet your face.
And I always have a runny nose. I have had a sinus infection for like a month. Alright.
Put this on your lap.
So I'm going to wash my face.
You're going to wet your face, and then I'm going to give you the
Just wet
cleanser.
it?
Yep, just wet it.
Not wash.
Correct. I'm going to give you the cleanser here after you get it wet.
I'm going to try to wet it without taking my lashes off. Can you guys see me?
Yep.
Okay.
I think. So this is our smoothing facial cleanser. This RE9 line, this is our #1 seller.
You guys can hear her okay? Or she's too quiet. I haven't heard.
Trying to just scream.
No, I always probably talk too loud. I'm sure they can hear you, or somebody would have said something.
So this
No Botox, I know. That's why I'm here.
Botox is
I know, but that's what all the beauty influencers do. Their faces don't move. Like, the only thing that moves on their face is their mouth. If you notice, like, their whole face doesn't move. They can go like this. But that's it. It's crazy. Okay, so wet my face.
Yes, and then we're going to use this cleanser.
Okay.
This is our smoothing facial cleanser. So this RE9 line, all of our products are botanically based. They're gluten-free, non-GMO.
Okay.
No, none of the chemicals that are banned in Europe.
One? Is this the anti-aging?
Yes. The whole set, you can get it at 40% off.
Uh-huh. I'm stuck. All right.
I think retail's like $4.34, but
Right.
you can get it for 40% off as a preferred client.
Right.
So preferred client membership is $29.
And the whole kit includes a ton.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And this is
like
all. Is this all anti-aging?
8 pieces. Yep.
And $400.
That's retail.
Okay. So how much would they pay?
For the whole set, it would be $279, I believe.
Okay. About how long do the products last?
4 to 6 months.
So that's 6 months, approximately half a year worth of product.
Yeah. And you're never running out of the whole set at once, so you're only picking up a piece here and there. So
and
initial
if it gets rid of the wrinkles, I swear to goodness,
I say you'll sell your firstborn to have it. You might need a little
sell my firstborn. I probably would.
If you need any more water. I usually do this in the shower at the sink.
So you want me also, it's a cleanser?
Yes.
Okay. I want to get as much on my forehead as I can.
It'll be work better if you have a little bit of water with it.
Okay, I'm going to now take my wet cloth. This is cool though, if we can find an amazing anti-aging product to promote, because I know all of you need it. We're always talking about it. Are the kids still napping, Mindy? She works at Head Start, and she's like, I'm going to try to join while they're napping.
That's awesome. See how that takes your makeup right off?
Uh-huh. I tried to leave a little bit on, to be fair.
You're supposed to take it off.
Take it all off.
Yep. You can leave your eyes on.
Oh, I have lipstick and,
I have makeup that you can try too when we're done.
I have lipstick on, eyelashes, and then my eyebrows. But I don't have, I think I have a little bit of concealer up here. I did very light makeup, so it's coming off. Yeah, it came right off. And it's funny because I actually look younger without makeup than I do with makeup, and I do makeup all the time. Because I swear makeup shows your creases, your fine lines, all of it. It makes it stand out a lot more. It's just true. Alright.
So we're doing the mask since we're giving it away, right?
Yeah, so the mask that she's gonna use, I guess, is anti-aging as well.
This is a detox face mask. This is in the Rescue and Renew line.
Let me see if you guys can see this. Okay.
And this is the one that uses essential oils. It has a French pink clay is what the mask is. So it goes on, it looks like a real bad foundation.
Right.
And then it turns white.
Okay.
Well, almost white. And then you just wipe it off.
Okay.
So.
How long do you leave it on?
It might 5 minutes. Depends on your skin. Because the more oily your skin is, the longer it takes to dry.
I have really dry
because
skin.
It's oil pooling.
Right.
So you'll see, like, on my spots where my pores are more defined, it, like, takes longer to dry.
Right. Now, should I put it on or
yeah,
you
can put it on.
So this is what she's giving away.
Yeah.
I wish I was in the giveaway, but I'm not. Just make sure you put your check marks in, because I'm going to do it from this, not from the post. I can see in the see in the phone.
If you need any more, I'll give you some more.
Okay.
So see how it goes on real dark and looks like you just not
it looks like dark. Matching. Yeah, it looks like dark foundation. I'm going to try to get my eyes, get my full face. So this will detox my face.
Yep. It's going to pull all the impurities out from
That's
all the
amazing.
Junk.
I can only imagine how much junk
more.
is in my face. Rub it more? I'll put more on.
Yeah. It's a little thicker.
Okay. I used to do a face mask every day, but recently with 4 kids, I just have it. I don't have the time.
I'm going to get you some clean water.
Okay. So what do you guys think? Is this fun? She's so sweet, isn't she? She's so sweet. Trying to get this mask on without ruining my lashes, my falsies. Thank you for joining and entering and supporting Lori. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's on, so we'll see what happens from here. I wonder if I should go ahead and bring it down. Why not? Put it on my lip. Can you hear the baby? He's in the playroom.
How's it feel?
Feels good. It's getting sticky.
It's going to start getting really tight.
Yeah, I can feel it getting tight. Slowly.
It makes you look like a mummy. Alright.
It actually looks kind of pretty in the camera.
Mm-hmm. Like glowing already.
Yeah.
So, one thing I like to ask, you probably need to wash your hands though. Since you're into this, might be hot.
I'm just gonna put them in here and rinse them off. So what were you gonna say?
Since I like inspiring people to dream,
right?
If time and money were no issue, what would you be doing?
I would be on the beach, doing this same thing that I'm doing now, but photography on top of it, because I'm like. Love photography.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like on the beach. A house on the beach.
Right.
Doing my makeup line, and look at my face changing, guys. So I would have my makeup line, which I am working on. I'd have my own makeup line. I would be a life and beauty coach. I would have my life and beauty client, so I would do that. And on the side, I would do photography just for fun and sell my work. That's what my dream is.
Awesome.
And it's going to happen. Watch. Just wait and watch. It's going to happen. It's crazy how it's changing.
Isn't that neat?
It is. Feels really tight. Like, if my face were this tight all the time, I would look like I can imagine how much it tightens your skin.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can hardly move. It feels almost like clay. Kinda.
Mm-hmm. It is clay.
So do you guys have any questions?
French pink clay.
So it is clay, she said. That's what it feels like. It feels like clay. Do you guys have any questions for her? So if they wanted to buy products from you, how would they do that?
You go to my website. We can share.
So if they follow you on Instagram, is your website linked
Yes,
to it?
it's linked to there.
So you're already following her, obviously. So if you're interested in any of these products, just click the link in her bio.
And they can message me any questions on them,
Right,
too.
or you can send her a DM.
Because I can always help get a better deal, most likely. I always say friends don't let friends pay retail.
Right.
I think I wouldn't pay retail.
Right.
And so I always help people get the best discount possible. And there's a lot of really great deals right now. So
almost fully changed.
It's really quick, isn't it?
It is really quick. I've never done a face mask like this, ever.
See how it's staying like on your nose a little bit?
Uh-huh.
That's always my last place to try too.
It's neat.
So
I wish my skin always felt this tight. I can still wrinkle my forehead, but not much. That's where, I mean, it's the only place I have trouble with is my forehead. And I don't see any wrinkles on your forehead.
This stuff.
It's crazy. She doesn't have any wrinkles on her forehead.
Like, it's Arbonne.
That's so cool. It's not Botox. It's Arbonne. Is that how you pronounce
Yep.
it? I was worried I was going to pronounce it wrong.
People call it Arbonne, Arboone.
Right. Yeah, I wasn't sure. That's why I didn't want to say anything. That's why I wanted you just to hear, because I wasn't sure how to pronounce it.
Awesome. I think you're almost done.
It is definitely high-end, but I feel like, you know, for me, because I've got 4 kids and money is tight, but when you find a high-end product that works, it is so worth it. And that's when I do spend. I splurge on high-end products that are going to make me feel better about me. You know, because I don't want wrinkles on my forehead yet. So, you know, if this really works, I would actually buy it. And I feel like it would be worth it because it would make me feel better about me. And that's what this is all about. You feeling better about yourself.
Right. Love it. All right.
And so how long have you been doing it? And how long did it take for you to notice, like, your... Like, you know what I mean? Like, obviously, your first couple of times, you didn't start looking younger.
I noticed immediately. My skin was different. I tried it. The sample I took home with me, I tried it that night, and I was like, oh my goodness, like, there's something different. And you'll notice a difference in your skin before you leave here.
Right.
And so but I didn't want to, like, be like, jump right in. You know, I wanted to wait it out, and I'm skeptical.
Because that's a big chunk of money.
Yeah.
Right.
And so a few days later, then Cole noticed, my husband.
Right.
He was like, what are you doing to your skin? I'm like, Arbonne. And then I signed up a few days later, and it's been 6 years. I've been using the products for that long. Love all of them. I don't think there's one thing that I've tried.
Yeah, and I would say from first glance, I've never met her. I would guess she's 28. Honest to goodness. And Harley said she was younger, so I had that in my head too. But she looks like she's 28 years old. She's 37. I'm not lying. I'm not just saying this. It's true. I never lie about anything. Like, I'm so honest that sometimes it hurts me. You guys know that.
I was nervous. You'd be like, that didn't work.
No, I mean, no. I'm, like, so honest that sometimes I think that people take it the wrong way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's just
you gotta be
who
real.
I am.
That's what
it
drew
just
me
comes
to this
out.
Was the girl that did the party that I went to. She was real. She was just a real person.
Right.
And it
Down
wasn't
to
like
earth
she wasn't like salesy.
skipping the BS.
Yeah.
Right.
She was just like she's just real, and she's become one of my very best friends.
Right. That's another cool thing about things like this is you meet the most amazing people. Like with my platform, yes, I lost all my original friends and family, which sucks, but I have met incredible people from all over the world that love me so much and would like do anything for me. It's crazy. So I'm sure that you've had the same.
Oh yeah, I've met some of the most incredible leaders I've ever met in my entire life.
She actually has leaders. I don't have any. I don't have any leaders. I'm kind of on my own.
People, you know, team members.
Right.
You know, we started praying for God to bring like solid people into our team because they're people that our kids are going to be growing up with, we're going to be traveling with.
Right.
And we're going to Jamaica next year
with
our team. Yeah,
that's cool.
It's a trip we can earn, and you know, so I want it to be people that I want my kids. You want your kids influenced by good people. Right. And so we started praying for that.
And that's one of the most, like, when you're trying to change your life, the most important thing is getting the bad people out of your life. Not that you don't love them. It's like, I love you, but goodbye. You know, and having to do that to your own family is really hard. But, you know, you have to do what's best for you. It's time to come off.
Yep. I think you're good.
Because they will just hurt you and bring you down and make you feel so small, and it's just not worth it. Like, no, regardless if it's your brother or your mother. I mean, I had to do it. I'm not going to say who, but with a very close family member. Completely take them out of my life because they're just not nice and it's not okay. So get rid of all the nasty people so that you can meet incredible new people. And they will find you. And you will find them. It's amazing. Like, once you open up and let go.
Right. Like,
you know, I used to go to the market and I guess I looked stuck up, or I don't know what I looked like. But nobody talked to me. Like, you know, I was there and I would do my thing and I'd go home. Every time I go to the market, I'm approached by kids, other moms, like, all the little girls think I'm beautiful and they love my hair and my makeup, and people just come up to me all the time and just start talking to me. Oh my god, you're so beautiful. Oh my god, I love your hair. It's just like people are drawn to me. And I think, so it's like bigger than, you know, just the way you look. It's almost like a spiritual thing. It's like people are drawn to you. And it's crazy. I'll go out and meet like 10 new people just at the market. And it really made me realize, like, wow, like, before I was so not approachable. Right. Like, nobody wanted to talk to me. And it made me really think of, like, who I used to be versus who I am now. Because you want to be approachable. You want people to want to talk to you and get to know you. Right. You don't want people to look at you and think you're a stuck-up little brat. You know what I mean? And not that that's what they thought, but they thought something because I wasn't approachable. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
And it's just neat because it just opens up so many, like, life opportunities.
Right.
You never know who you're going to meet and how it's going to change your life.
Right.
Get it off my eyes.
So
my eyelash totally just came off. It's okay.
That's awesome.
I didn't glue them. I was in such a big hurry. I didn't really glue them on very well. All right. Probably better that way so you can see anyway. It's easier to wipe it off.
Check with the mirror to see a little better.
Alright, let's look at my face. Let's get
the Arbonne glow.
I just have a little bit here.
A bit under your nose.
Yep. I can't see it. Yeah, maybe she can make the mirror. Oh! I'm not looking at what I'm doing. Yeah, it's still over my face. But it does look, I just look, my skin looks cleaner. It looks, like, fresh. Like, I don't know what other word to use. Like, new. It looks renewed, for sure.
That's why they named it that.
Is that what it is?
Rescue and renew.
Rescue and renew. My skin looks like it was, like, desperate for help before. And it was like, thank you, God. And it looks like my pores are smaller. Does it close your pores?
Yeah, it cleans your pores out. And
because I was noticing pores on my nose. That every time I applied my makeup, I was having problems with these, like, weirdly sized pores on my nose, and I don't see them. They're gone. Which is really cool. I thought I was going to have to buy one of those big ugly masks that, like, I don't...
No, you don't want to do that. That stretches your pores out.
It makes them worse. Yeah, I read that it makes them worse. So yeah, I think my face actually really does look beautiful. I wish you guys could see. It's so much better in person. And that light...
on your hairline.
And that light over there, we only have one light set up. It's just kind of like a natural glow, and there is no pores, like no visible pores. And I had pores on my nose for sure. My forehead still wrinkles a little bit.
We haven't done the whole line yet.
Yeah.
We've got more to do.
But I like it. Definitely.
You ready to fly through this stuff?
Yes. It always takes longer than you think it's going to.
Do what?
Every time I do a live, it always takes 10 times longer than I think it's going to take. Trying to make sure I got it all off.
Because everyone's like, oh, I don't have that much time to go through all this every day. I did a video. I recorded myself doing it, just like flying through my whole line, and it literally takes 2 minutes.
Right.
Like once you cleanse, because you're not doing this mask all the time.
Right.
So once you cleanse, do the toner, serum, day cream, and your eye cream.
Well, I mean, it's just like when you put on makeup. You put on face primer, you put on. So you just
Right.
add it into your routine. That's what she's saying.
It's not a big ad though. All right. So the primer, or this is a toner.
Okay.
And toner helps to balance your pH. So when your pH is out of balance, it's going to cause breakouts. It's going to cause oiliness, dryness. Like no matter wherever your skin is, this brings it back into alignment. Okay. And this is also going to shrink your pores.
Okay.
So you can either spray it right on your face.
Okay.
I'm not brave like that, so I do it on my hand and then pat it.
Okay.
So it's up to you how you want to do it.
Just do it on my hand.
It's super liquidy.
Let me see. And this is what it looks like.
It's a spray toner.
And now if they want to buy them like separate, they can, but obviously it's probably more expensive that way.
Yep. Yeah, because you get a bigger discount whenever you buy them.
All together.
As the set.
Oh! That's got on my pants.
It's real liquidy.
Is it like oily?
Nope.
Okay, good. I was like, there goes a stain.
Mm.
Yeah, it feels almost like watery versus oily. On my forehead. You're not brave enough to. You said you weren't brave.
I'm like. People always take that as a challenge when I say it. When I'm doing it at parties, I'm like, unless you're brave enough. And then they're like.
Well, then you go in your mouth and stuff. But I always do my setting spray, and I spray it, so it would probably be kind of like that. And then do you just leave this on?
Yep. Yeah, everything from now on just stays on. Okay. The only thing you wipe off is the cleanser. I missed one little spot.
Up here on my forehead. Don't want to miss the forehead. Alright.
Alright. And then next is the renewal serum. Okay. This is what they call the hero product. It's our number one. I don't know if you want to show it. It's the main product of this whole line. It's like vitamins for your skin. So it increases your cell turnover rate.
I'm trying to get it so it like shows up, but focusing on live is really hard to do. So this one is called
Intensive Renewal Serum.
Intensive Renewal. Is it like a lotion?
Yes, it's a serum. It soaks in a lot more. You need a little bit more. There you go. And all the pumps are pre-metered.
So you only have a little bit. So
probably I usually overdo it on this one because I love it so much. But it soaks right in. Right. So it's increasing your cell turnover rate as your baby cells turn over in like 15 days. So they're turning over really quickly. As you age, they start to slow down. Right. So at 45, it's like 45 days. So this increases that rate.
Oh, that's really cool.
Brings it back.
I want a baby face.
So I'm like, then you have baby skin.
Totally. Because, like, you know, I know everything about makeup, but skincare is something that I've not really gotten too much into. I want to tiny another little squirt of that. Okay. I missed a couple spots. Okay. I need it. Want that in my life. Me too. But before Christmas, that's a lot to ask. I'm going to have to wait.
Present.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
You have to find somebody to buy it for you for Christmas. Or you can buy it for yourself for Christmas. I can never afford to buy anything but kids. You know? So
that's why I did the business. It helped me support my Arbonne habit.
Right.
You know, because
I get it.
I couldn't sustain it on my own.
Right. So then you have to join. I totally understand that.
So, I mean, that's not the only reason I did it, but it really helps.
It's one of them.
Okay. So the next step is your moisturizer. Okay. So you're either going to use a day cream or a night cream, depending on the time of day. Right. Since you're going to put makeup on probably, I would do the day cream. And we have it either with or without SPF. So it's up to you. I like without. Right. Because I feel like SPF's a little sticky.
I don't want SPF. And it's really cool because if you do this business, like if you're interested on being on her team or something like that, they do like these home parties. So you get to like invite people over and, you know, meet new people and hang out and, you know, like pretend to be something other than a mother for a minute. You know what I mean, though?
It helps me be home with my kids, but it helps me get away from my kids.
Right.
It's the best of both worlds.
And you're inspiring beauty. I love inspiring beauty. Because it's just so important that people don't give up on that, on feeling beautiful. Because as women, we have to feel beautiful. You know that. I mean, we have to feel beautiful. So, and to remind people to never, is it this one?
Yeah.
To never give up
that's the turner. This way.
To never give up on trying. Because I think some people get to the point where it's like, I gained too much weight, or I, whatever it is. I was at that point where I was like, I'm too fat. My life is over. I'm never going to be pretty. But it's never too late.
Right.
Never too late.
Well,
Just like now, I already have these huge wrinkles on my forehead. But see, I found a solution. And it's the same thing with weight gain. Like, you can lose the weight. You just have to make the decision to do it. You don't have to find a program. You just have to do it. That's how I did it anyway. I think most of those programs, some people do need it. But I feel like I've seen so many of them that just seem so scammy to me. So, I mean, you just got to be really careful anywhere on social media that you're not, like, you have to find a leader that you can trust, because there are a lot out there that just take advantage of people.
Well,
a lot
for
of them.
sure.
There are people out there that try to take advantage of me every day. I mean, so it's tricky.
Yes. We do have a healthy living program, by the way.
So how does the face look?
Looks good. You're glowing.
I'm glowing.
You really are. Okay, this is an eye cream.
You have a what team?
We have a 30 Days to Healthy Living program. So, and I don't think it's scammy.
Right.
It teaches you how to eat clean. So it's teaching you a lifestyle change versus...
No, I'm just saying there are people who I just feel are giving nothing and making people believe that they're magically going to lose the weight.
Oh, yeah.
By taking this pill, or by... I'm just saying that people scam people into thinking... by showing fake pictures and, you know what I mean, into thinking something that's not real can happen, and it's just not true. If you've gained a lot of weight and you're obese, you're just going to have to work your butt off. There's no other way around it. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's and just how it is.
Our program sets you up to know how to do that. We're going to do ring finger.
Okay.
And you're just going to separate it between your two ring fingers and dab it like on the bony part of your eye.
Okay. This is under eye.
All the way around the whole bony part.
Do I go just like stop at the end?
Yep, and then you can go up here on top too to lift. Just don't get it too close to your eyeballs.
I don't have an actual skincare routine at all. I use just random things that people send me, but I don't have like a set skincare routine, and I definitely need one because I'm getting old. Not that I'm getting old, I'm just saying that you get to a point where, just like with everything, you have to figure out a way to take care of your weight. You have to figure out a way to keep yourself beautiful. You have to figure out a way to keep up with your skincare. I mean, you have to, in order to, feel the best about yourself, you have to find different ways to meet all your goals so that you can be the happiest that you possibly can.
You gotta work on your heart too.
Right, your heart. And that's all part of it though. Like, if you feel good I hate to say that outside, but the outside matters. When I was 300 pounds, I felt so terrible. It didn't matter what, cream I used. You know what I mean? I'm just saying that when you feel so good about yourself on the outside, it's easier to feel good on the inside. Right. Because, people, when they get so far off track, they lose hope. And there's just no hope. Why even try? Right. You know what I mean? Why even try?
I think it's simultaneous. Like, you're working on your heart as you're working on the outside. Like, it's a whole growth process.
Right. So for me, I had to heal my heart before I could even begin losing weight or thinking about anything else. I had to be like, okay, well, I'm going to love myself even if I'm going to be fat for the rest of my life. Like, I had to accept that. And accepting that's hard. Right. So you have to accept yourself first and then move forward. Right. Self-acceptance is the hardest thing in the world. in the beginning.
Right. Right.
Especially if you're deciding to share yourself with everyone, because nobody's perfect and you're willing to then put yourself out there for everybody to judge. And it's crazy because I get a ton of love, like most of you that are on here right now. Like, you know, a lot of people jumped on, put their little checks on so they can maybe win, and then they left. But the ones that are still on here, like, you guys are just like endlessly, you know, just so supportive. What was I? Now I lost track of what I was saying. Where was I going with this? What? A brain fart. I told you guys that this morning. I said brain fart in front of my 8-year-old, and he was like, "What is a brain fart?" But I just had one.
Having other people like backing you up really helps with that.
Yeah.
Is that where you were going with it?
Yeah, but I can't remember. I just was talking, and it just disappeared. It'll come back to me. What were we talking about?
About healing your heart and changing your life. And
right, and being yourself and finding self-acceptance
self-love.
and self-love and yeah, and then but I still don't know where I was going with it. I mean, it's really hard to do, but once you've come to terms with it and you've done it, you're gonna find, you know, there's true people that you connect with.
Right.
Obviously, like the people that are on here, you know, for some reason, it baffles me. Like, they love me. They tell me every day how much they love me. Every day. Like, there are times where I'm, like, in my bathroom just rambling on, and I'm like, I can't believe these guys are still watching me. And they're like, I can't stop watching! I'm like, what? Are you guys watching? Is there, like, a new cool Netflix movie? They're like, no, you! And I'm like, me? Like, it just blows my mind that you guys find me that interesting. But it's cool, though, because, you know, like, this is me following my purpose. And right now, I have a huge platform, but I only have, like, you know, a tight-knit of you that I'm really close to and that truly support me every day no matter what. You know what I mean? Like, you guys just love me to death, and I love you to death. But that is what inspires me to keep going, because I know that you see me for me. Like, no matter what I look like, or if I can't remember what I'm talking about, or if I look like an idiot, or if I say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing, you still love me and you still accept me. So that is, like, you know, what gets me through all the hate. Because the bigger you get, like, I get love every day and I get a ton of hate every day. You're ugly. Are you a boy or a girl? I get the nastiest, things that I can't ever repeat. The nastiest stuff. But I just ignore it because I know it's just either some, awful troll or somebody who's jealous. People just love to bring people down because they hope that they'll make me feel bad enough that I'll quit, Somebody that tried to do what I'm doing and failed. Probably because they're not a good person. Only good people succeed. Well, I'm not going to say it's true because there's a lot of people who have succeeded and they're not good people.
Right.
But I'm telling you, if you're starting from the bottom with nothing, the chances of you succeeding as a bad person are like none. You know what I mean? You have to have a good heart to truly succeed. I feel like the only reason I'm having success is because I'm open, honest, and 100% sincere, and I care about these people.
Right.
I'm not using them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And they know that. Versus, that's why I just think, I love what you're doing, and I love how it, the business is inspiring you and all that. Because it's basically what I'm doing. I just don't have a business. Mm-hmm. The only thing I worry about with people who are in businesses is people giving you that one glance and just moving on. Mm-hmm. Because, I'm not gonna, I'm not judging. I'm just saying, as an Instagrammer,
right?
When I see it, bye. I just keep, it's like,
right.
I don't even do it on purpose.
Right.
It's not like I don't want to give that person a chance. I just see it. And to me, it's like an advertisement, and I just keep going along. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's trying to find a healthy balance on how to put yourself out there, but at the same time, sincerely share what your purpose is. So I think if I were you, I would get in front of the camera and show you, like, you know, how ugly my wrinkles were before I used my product and stuff like that, versus like a post of a picture of your products and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because people just like unfollow and just are just, it's just so hard. It's really hard to do anything business because people just won't take you seriously and they don't care about any. People are so selfish. I think that's another reason why I have a successful platform, because people want something out of whatever you have to offer. They're not going to want anything to do with somebody who isn't going to give them something. So, like, for example, my platform, I'm not giving you free products, but I'm giving you inspiration and love and all that stuff. So you have to have something to offer, or else they're not gonna want to have anything to do with you.
Right.
So like I offer free makeup, you know, basically people get to watch me do makeup and learn how to do makeup for free, and they get free inspiration and free guidance and free, you know, just it's just a way for them to, I guess, you know, obviously the connection, but what I'm trying to say is, I always get lost in my words, is that people are so selfish. Not that you guys are selfish, but I'm just saying that people are selfish. And if they come across a platform that they don't feel like there's something in it for them, they're not interested. So I'm just trying to, like, kind of give her that guidance as a... Because, I mean, if you guys are obviously going to follow her, and it's just awful because, you know, you can sit here and see that she's an amazing person, but, you know, all you see is her platform. And if she posts her business stuff because she wants to be successful and she deserves to be, people are just going to ignore her, which is what I'm trying to explain. So it's like finding a balance of how to get through that.
Right.
It's going to be really hard.
Right.
And that's why I promised myself I would never let myself become branded. Because I thought if I become branded, then that's it. Because nobody will take me seriously anymore. Because they'll think I'm nothing but, I want nothing but to sell them products. Even though, like, that's not your only goal. You want to help people and da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying what other people think.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Well, that's
Not
why
that it's
you
right,
have to get past what other people think, first of all.
Right.
But, like, at our last training that we had, your feet are probably freezing now in that water.
Yeah, it's a little bit
forgot
cold.
about it. But at our last training, and I struggled with that for a long time, too, because I didn't want to be salesy.
Right.
But I'm not necessarily selling a product. I'm helping them meet a need.
Right.
So what do you need?
Right.
Like, you need good skincare, right?
Right. Right.
And you need inspiration. And the best thing I've gotten out of this company is the self-growth that I've gotten and the leadership. And, like, I am a totally different person from when I started this.
Right.
Because of the people that are pouring into me.
Right.
And like, I totally get what you're saying, but I also have to pay my bills.
Right.
You know?
Right. Well, see, that's where I'm struggling
I can also give
right now.
more. You know, I can, you know, do more, be more, give more.
Right.
Because of this.
Right.
And, you know, I started out making a couple $100 extra a month.
Right.
Now we're getting ready to promote to regional vice president. Arbonne's going to
awesome.
pay me to drive a car.
Right.
You know, and there's a lot of people I've been following, like Avery McCain, and, you know, people that I shared with you that they're doing Instagram well with their business, and they're not just posting, here's my sale.
Right.
They're posting their life, and, you know.
Right, and then they sneak the sales in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and that's where I am. Like, I'm excited to jump into this, but I am nervous because I don't want to be salesy, because that's not who I am.
Right. Well,
so if that's not who I am, I don't want it to look like that's who I am.
Right. It's tricky, and it takes a long time to get it down. Like the whole trick of Instagram.
The trick.
But I mean, that's the thing with me. Like, I'm broke as a joke, and right now everything. But I thought, you know, I'm going to do it long enough, and if I become successful, like, you know, then I can do my own makeup line, which is my goal. But right now, all I'm doing is putting a ton of money in.
Right.
And getting very little out.
Right.
Like, I get free makeup from people, and brands send me clothes and jewelry, and, but that doesn't pay my bills.
Right. I want you to try our makeup, too.
23 seconds, we're going to disappear, and then
Uh-oh.
I'll turn it back on, okay?
In an hour. Here, you want to scrub your feet real quick?
So I just take it and scrub my feet.
Yep.
I'm going to scrub my feet, and if you guys want, I'll hop back on for a minute and say goodbye to you guys. Thank you for tuning in and following Lori and hanging out with us. I'll pop